Yo, what's up, guys? That time again. It's Tuesday, time for another Tues news. And of course, we have a lot of Crown Zenith and V Star Universe spoilers once again. Every time I do a news story, there's probably going to be spoilers for some type of set. Even when a set is released, it seems like the next week we have spoilers for the set after. So, do you guys like that format? Or maybe I'll wait to report on new sets like the week before they come out or something like that. I don't know. It just feels like these news videos are just becoming like what's been revealed for the next set. But I like doing them. I'm going to keep doing them. So let's jump right in. So first off, we have Pikachu on the Ball promo releasing tomorrow at game stores. Now this is a store in England and that is starting tomorrow. So this is actually posted on November 10th. So it is actively going on right now. And you guys remember these on the ball promos? It was kind of like, you know, if you bought a certain amount of product, you got a promo. Well, there was some Pikachu that were not released, but they were kind of leaked out. And the prices for those and some of these others were actually really crazy. So it is nice to see that, you know, after the pandemic, we're actually having a proper release, you know, the right way. So I don't know where those copies came from, but there were people who really paid a pretty penny. So I really hope they are doing okay today. You know, if they see this news, but yeah, that's a risk, you know, in an uncertain market, especially during the pandemic when there were so many unknowns. This was set to be a promo that most people can get, so it is no surprise there. But yeah, this card is cool, but I wanted to remind you guys, I accidentally broke down that window there, but this is Team Japan's Pikachu. This is an XY promo, and this card is very cool. This is pretty much the best 2014 promo for like football or, you know, normal football, not American football. I like this one a lot more than these other ones, and I think this will be the one to get if you're interested in something like that. You know, it's older and rarer and better, maybe not minter, but you know, it's good. So this one's still cool and all, but if you want, you know, the chase football, you know, you got to go for that other one. I do like how the Pokeball is incorporated in the soccer ball or football. So yeah, moving on. This is really cool to me. We have a 2022 World Championship decks that are set to release next year. Now, these are going to come out on March 3rd, and pretty much Pokemon used to do this all the time. Every year when Worlds concluded in the spring of next year, they released the decks that a lot of the top guys, you know, either won with or were runner-up with. I remember like back in the day, there used to be like a first and second, and you bought the two decks and they were side by side. This looks like there's going to be 4 decks involved. So if you're really interested in playing the game or learning the game or learning some strategies, these cards are not tournament legal. They have different backs on them, but it is very cool that you can pick up these cards and learn to play that way. So very cool to see them come back. They kind of skipped a couple years during the pandemic and all that, but yeah, it's cool to go back and kind of collect these throughout the years if you want to get a feel of how the competitive scene was for that year. Moving on, we have a weird delay in Dragonite GameStop promotion. Now, if you remember with what was it, Lost Origin, we had the Hisuian Zoroark, and that promo was given out with a GameStop stamp. The same was going to be the case for Silver Tempest with Dragonite. But it seems like the card is in the GameStop system. I'm just kind of summarizing this article here because it's kind of a long one. But it seems like the card is in the system of GameStop, but the cards themselves haven't actually been shipped to the stores. So something weird has happened where there's just a little kind of delay. So who knows what that could be. But just a little heads up, if you're looking for the Dragonite card, it is a pretty cool card. I like the Dragonite artwork, but check this out. Dragonite promotion is currently active in the European countries. The European card uses a Silver Tempest logo instead of the normal GameStop logo right here. I hate, you know, stamps like this, especially GameStop's stamp looks so plain. Look how much better this looks. It looks like an old school pre-release card. So it is so cool to see that. I'll be trying to pick up this version because this version is way cooler. And it's, you know, it's nice to have a Pokemon themed stamp rather than just GameStop. So yeah, that's my opinion on that. Moving on, we do have some V-Star Universe spoilers. I'm going to try to go through these pretty quick because, like I said, it seems like we hit on these every week. But we have Zoroark VMAX Special Art Rare. This is a SAR Special Art. You remember last video we talked about SARs versus ARs, Special Art Rares versus Art Rares, which kind of seems like it might be, you know, the Alt Art versus Character Rare that we currently are seeing. But here we have a Zoroark VMAX. I'm not a big fan of VMAX, but this one is pretty cool with the guest Pokemon. You know, it's we got a Moga down here. I don't know if you can see that one, but we got a couple other Pokemon just chilling around. Love how they did that. Next up, we have a new Komiya promo. A lot of people like Komiya's style of artwork, and this is a pink Oricorio, and it is looking cool. I don't really you know, I'm not a super big fan of a lot of Komiya's full arts, but I like his style sometimes. And it is, you know, you got to give it to him. It's unique nonetheless. And love this artwork, how this Oricorio is kind of like teaching the other ones. And definitely Komiya style. So undoubtedly Komiya right there. Then we have some new V-Star Universe cards revealed, including Hatterene VMAX. That's not so special, but, you know, let's scroll down here. There's a lot cooler cards. So here we have a Regigigas V, and check this out. We have a Regigigas Special Art Rare and a V-Star, and a Simisear V-Star and a Special Art. So really cool cards. They are just killing it with this set. Look at this. This is like almost like a sketch art. And Regigigas is like pulling the earth. I was just telling Philip, the co-host with me with the Poke Talk podcast, that, you know, I almost have to start a binder for these. These are so cheap right now. And the art on these is just so cool. I mean, you can't beat it. They are just hitting a home run with these, and they're just going to keep coming, it looks like. Maybe they'll calm down when Scarlet and Violet set comes out, but man, they are just hitting the nail on the head for these. Simisear V-Star right here, eating a little fruit there. I love the little animations in the background. And yeah, like I said, they are just killing it. So very cool to see. I'm going to have to pick these up. We do have a Radiant Eternatus. I'm not a big Eternatus fan. Just looks weird to me. Too much going on. Let's see what else we got, though. We got the Hatterene V. Hatterene VMAX. This is a Special Art Rare, but, you know, it is what it is. So the Special Art Rares can be VMAX or V-Stars, and this one got the VMAX. So, yeah, I'm not a big fan of Hatterene. It's another weird Pokemon that, you know, just looks weird. But, yeah, moving on. Last card for V-Star Universe. It is a Deoxys. You saw the Orbeetle Deoxys in the last video. And check this one out. This is pretty sick. I mean, they are just hitting a home run with this set. I mean, I can't wait to see like a full list. I'm sure there's one out there right now, but we'll do an update on that. And yeah, it's just insane, the quality and awesomeness of cards that they are just pumping out. So very cool. Now let's move on to some Crown Zenith. We have two little bits of news for Crown Zenith. This is the English version of V-Star Universe for us, which is coming out a little later. But we have Crown Zenith Special Collection, which is a Pikachu VMAX, which has been revealed. Nothing super special in here. Looks like it's going to come with 5 Crown Zenith booster packs, an etched Pikachu VMAX promo card, and a jumbo version of that card. There's no pricing on it, but, you know, this is just one of those big boxes that you're going to see on the store. They're just going to pump out a bunch of stuff for the holidays. And yeah, just cool to see the product. Last but not least, you saw in the last video how awesome the V-Star Universe Galarian birds were. Unfortunately, you know, I say unfortunately because some collectors are kind of bitter with this stuff. They took that awesome card, all 3 of those awesome cards, and put them in a tin on the English side. So what they do, they take it out of the set when it comes to the English print or Crown Zenith, and they instead make those into promos that are much more widely available. However, I like that. You know, it makes cool cards like super widely available. And a lot of times the condition in these tins are not that great. And a lot of times taking the card out of these tins can damage the card as well. So the condition is, a lot less than, a normal set card for the most part. Now, some of that is a little, subject to certain things. But these tins will be out on March 17th. And so these birds will not be in our Crown Zenith set. They will only be in these 10 products. So it's cool to see that they are more widely, available. Usually cards like this are a lot cheaper than if they were in the set as like a special art. And yeah, I don't know if this one actually shows. Yeah, see, it doesn't even show like special art rare on the card itself. It just shows Sword and Shield 284. So some collectors were kind of bummed because they like that chase card being more valuable. It is what it is, guys. It's, you can have the card either way, and it just opens up more opportunity to buy something else. So let me know what you guys think. The only other bit of news I can leave you with is Ash actually, winning it all in the Pokemon anime. I'm going to leave it at that. If you have seen that, let me know. There's a cool scene where like it shows all the Pokemon he's ever caught, in order to hype up Pikachu. So that is probably the best scene ever in Pokemon anime. So be sure to check that out if you are trying to keep up with anime. So yeah, if you guys need anything, let me know below, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.